was a different one.
Yeah, for once.
Yeah. What's
It's
up,
hard to
everybody?
believe. It's hard to believe we're on episode 26.
Wow.
Yeah, we're halfway to a year.
Halfway.
It absolutely flies. Doesn't seem possible, does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone by pretty quick.
Yeah.
I was telling Vibes, I was like, when did I meet you?
Mm.
How many years ago was that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now we got in here. I see Jody P, Spaghetti Nona, Jim's Fish, Flatbed, Ed. We had Ed up last week.
What's up, Mr. Ed?
Loomy,
Lumi was live today, if you guys did not
Benjamin
see.
P.
I missed it.
Yeah, Uncle Smiley.
She was showing us her ponds.
Oh
Yep.
wow. I was out all day. I didn't do any YouTube today.
Aquarium Fantasy,
Mr.
Moose,
Henry.
Nancy B,
CPE.
Stephen P.
It is. You are correct.
Steven figured out you're Todd.
He did.
Yeah,
All on his own.
He
without any-
didn't take him hardly any time at all.
Yeah. How cool is that?
we got Zen
Might have had the
Ginger.
name tag, so that could have been.
Yeah.
something.
I mean, it's possible that might have helped him a little bit, Jeff.
Maybe.
Hey, gotta help everybody out.
Yeah, you know.
Todd, who's this guy?
Yeah, right.
Look at Nancy B. Hell
No.
no. No, we're gonna start our own stream.
Yeah, right.
We're gonna start our own.
We're gonna go around the boss man.
Yeah. We're just gonna leave him out. Maybe he can make a comment every now and then. But
Yeah, right.
Lord.
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about all kinds of stuff except for Texas.
That's right. That's right.
Oh man.
I just co-host of his own stream. Well, sometimes he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes. That's good though. It's good if you surround yourself with 2 or 3 or 1 or however many
Yep.
that can take off with it and have a point and go a different direction. And
Yeah.
And then you get whipping on stream and throws a wrench in the whole works and everything just goes off the rails.
Those are good every once in a while too, though.
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're fun.
Especially when he gets you laughing so hard you have to get up and walk away.
See, Todd, we already got a vote. Nancy B would watch that stream if it was just me and you.
Look at that, man.
Look at that. Woohoo!
We would do all right. Gabriel says I think the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd be all right. Who knows what we would talk about? It might be Volkswagen and Porsches all day, or it might be fish and
I was gonna say, like, the topics could be all over the place. That wouldn't hurt my feelings either.
That's how they usually are on here anyway. Topics are everywhere.
so
We don't have one set topic.
we got to steer at least at one direction. When does race season start?
Yeah. Actually, it's perfect timing because today was the preseason racing seminar. So I just got home from that probably 2 hours ago, where they bring in a pro driver and they talk about different types of concepts and techniques and stuff like that. So I will be at the racetrack the first time. I think it's the 4th and 5th of April. So, which means the pile of car parts that showed up here from the UPS man have got to get installed on the car here in the next 6 weeks or whatever it is. So,
Yeah.
I got one request. I got one request.
Okay.
You need to put a headset on with a microphone.
I don't think they'll allow me to do that, Curtis.
So when you're flying through there, you can be like road raging, saying, "Get the hell out of my way."
Right.
That's what I'm thinking when I watch you. I'm like,
Really?
tell that dude to get the hell out of your way. Come on.
I'm so calm when I'm in the race car.
I would be. I'd be road raging all over like.
Would you? Yeah, no, I am so calm, right? I can
I
do laps in my head. Like any of the racetracks I go to, I could do like a lap right now in my head. I have it kind of down where I want the car, where I need to hit the brakes, and yeah, no, I mean, yeah, definitely people get in the way. There's no question about
Mhm.
that. But
I bumped you. I bumped you once. If I bump you again, you're going off the track.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They yeah, so people do get in the way from time to time, but what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, I think that I'm watching like 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, you're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. And then, what is this clown doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going just fast enough to keep you from doing what you need to do. And
Yep.
I'm just like, it's a good thing it's Todd and it's not me.
Yeah. So it's interesting, right? Because there are people who, so my car is not high powered, right? It's a fairly low powered car. It's what I'd consider to be a momentum car. It's like 265 horsepower is what it came from the factory, and the engine's stock. And there are plenty of people that have much higher horsepower cars. Because there's like groups of people out there together, and
That's when you put 100 shot of NOS on it.
no, I don't even really need that. What the difficult part is that they feel like they've got such a high horsepower car that they don't have to let you through. And so that's where it gets kind of to be a challenge where, we're 3 turns through a lap and I'm still like right behind them, and they don't get the hint because they feel like, oh, we're going to get to a straightaway and I could just blast past you. And it doesn't work. If they would actually let me through, they would never see me again, probably until I lapped them at some point. But, but it's managing traffic is part of it, because we're not wheel to wheel racing, right? It's fastest lap type stuff. So,
Right.
yeah. Does anybody ever scratch my paint? The only scratch I've ever gotten on the paint was in the most boring way possible. The car was parked, not even on.
How did I know you were going to say that?
Yep. Somebody, we usually put up like big pop-up tents, and a gust of wind came and it picked up the tent, and the foot dragged across the roof of the car.
I thought you were going to say Eric Wyrock rubbed on it or something.
Or somebody keyed it.
No, I've been lucky that way, but it's, yeah. No, Eric actually hasn't seen the race car. He saw the other one at the Clash last year or the year before.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So other than that, been thankfully, knock on wood, quite good.
You've been lucky then.
Yeah.
Very lucky. Yeah.
Especially at the price of paint jobs this year. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we know Cheryl and Ryan, you can just take it to Kansas City and get a paint job. So,
Right?
Oh, really?
yeah, that's what they do. They're painters, automotive painters.
Oh wow.
I saw one that Ryan did the other day, and it was just like, holy crap!
That's a skill.
Super bright yellow, bright yellow. I was like, wow, that's talent.
You got to have a lot of patience for that.
Oh yeah, Branton, I think, is a body man.
Yeah. I don't know
Breton.
if we trust.
Bare bottom
Yeah.
Brenton.
Come on.
Oh.
He does have a stick-on beard, so
A stick on.
Held on with the stuff they use at Halloween. The gum.
Ah.
Bratton loves a good body.
Spirit gum.
that is correct, Moose.
Oh my God. How much would Fish Fam have to kick in for a NASCAR type sponsorship to get Eric's
To get
face?
Eric's face on the hood of Todd's car.
Ooh,
That
that
is
would
funny.
have to be. I'd have a hard time living that one down from my race buddies. So the price on that one, Nancy, is quite high.
It's got to be the Eric's face on the crab, though.
Yeah, price on that would be real high.
So $5.
Oh no.
$5.50.
You need to figure out how to make those Klingon things where you just throw somebody else's face on every weekend.
Magnetic.
Oh yeah. Like one of those static
The
cling.
static ones, yeah.
I wonder if they would stay on at speed, Curtis.
I don't know.
Like even some magnets won't stay on. So the numbers I've got have to be like stick on vinyl
Mhm.
because they won't. They'll blow right off.
We can get
Yeah,
you vinyl.
Yeah.
I got a buddy that has the fancy camera rig up and everything, you know,
Mm-hmm. In the car.
and we'll go like in his Baja bug.
Mm-hmm.
That thing cannot keep up.
No. Oh, you mean like the camera that follows the car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it cannot keep up because the car's boom, 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 boom.
Oh,
you know?
jeez. Yeah.
And the camera's like, and then it's like, oh, the car's over here.
Yeah, it loses. Yeah. It's not as agile as the car is.
Yeah, the
Do
car's.
you have to go to Colorado to do that, Curtis? Or
No, there's a place about an hour and a half from here, and then there's another one in Winoka, Oklahoma.
okay.
Huge sandhills down there.
We used to just go down to Pitcher.
Do not go to Winoka and not make it up the hill because those a-holes automatically make a sign and they put it at the bottom of the hill with your name on it. And they're like, this clown couldn't make it up the hill.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. So you got to have your big paddle tires on. You got to have 300 or 400 horsepower.
Oh, so those are like dedicated sand cars.
Full on sand cars.
Yeah.
But it's a blast because they
You
have
just throw a set of paddles on the back of your dune buggy.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe after I get the supercharger on it, we'll put some on there and see how many rooster tails we can do.
You get done with that, you'd be having a hard time keeping the front end on the ground more than you do now.
I'll see. I already have a big set of fatties on the back, and I can't keep it on the ground. So.
What kind of supercharger? Like a centrifugal?
Yeah, the one off of what do they call that little British car? Mini Cooper.
Uh-huh.
Fits right on there.
Oh, really?
You said just with a couple adapters?
Takes an intake adapter kit. That's all it takes, and a belt kit.
Yep, to run it off the crank or whatever.
And you can buy kits already made, so you just put it on there. But when I went and got this buggy like 4 years ago, and I was driving it up on the trailer, and I'm like, this thing is fiberglass. It's so light. I barely have my foot in it. Like I can just idle this up on the trailer, right? And it went, beep, loser, back to the ground. It was like, all right, I'm gonna give it some gas, and it was like, whoa, front end off the ground on the trailer, and I was like, yeah, this is got to figure out how to control this thing. This thing,
Wheelie bars.
yeah, wheelie bars. The best wheelie
My dad's,
bars. Go ahead, Jeff.
My dad's restoring a 67 bug right now.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow.
Retirement gives you a bunch of free time.
Yeah, sure.
I'm still looking for an oval split window.
Ooh, they're neat, huh?
Yeah.
Harder than hell to find, too, if you can find one.
Mm-hmm.
So what Porsche is yours? I've never even seen a picture of it. You know.
Yeah. So my race car is it's I guess it's the first generation of the Cayman. So it's a 2009. So it's a little two-door coupe with a mid-engine. So the engine is technically right kind of in front of the rear wheels, right behind the seats.
Yeah.
It's all stock power, but I've put work into suspension. It's got race seats, harnesses, and a roll bar. So all the safety equipment. And then upgraded the brake. The brake rotors they're not from the factory, but they're factory size. And then just some track pads so that it's got more brake than it needs for the little amount of horsepower it's got, but it's a fun little car.
So you don't have Bimbas or nothing on there?
The Brembo brakes, they come from the factory. They're made by Brembo.
Are they?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that generation, they had a contract with Brembo.
Yeah, see, like my friend Jamie's Lotus, it came with Willwood.
Mm-hmm.
I wish something I ever bought came with Willwoods or Bimbas. You know,
Mm.
I always have
Yeah.
to buy them aftermarket and put them on.
That thing of his, though, was all-wheel drive. That thing's scary.
What's that, the Lotus?
Mm-hmm.
What Lotus is it, Mike?
I'm not sure what
Okay.
make it is. I know it's 2012.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That thing's just scary freaking fast for
Mhm.
all-wheel drive on takeoff. It's just boom, it's gone.
They don't weigh anything, and yeah, they got plenty of power. The crazy
His
part is,
got
it's
the Lambo doors on it. It's
oh
just
really?
nuts. Yeah.
Oh wow! And it's hard to believe that the motor is out of a Camry.
Yeah.
And if it's the stock motor, it's out of a Toyota Camry. Doesn't sound like it at all.
Mhm.
They changed the exhaust, and you can
Yeah,
get a
the whole
supercharged version.
his has been gone through. It's supercharged.
So it's yeah.
It's crazy. But he's got an original Lotus Estrada.
Mm. Well, that's cool. You don't see those all the time.
But he rarely ever drives it.
Mm. Yeah, that's the problem. Is sometimes when you get a car like that, it becomes too precious,
Hey Jorge.
and then you don't drive it. And that to me is the shame. All of my cars are driven.
Yeah.
Um,
That's what drives me crazy about my wife, because her 72 Beetle probably has 300,000 miles on it.
mm-hmm.
You know, it's rebuilt engine, rebuilt everything.
Yeah.
And she'll take off in 500-mile trip. Let's go. I'm like, yeah, I'll take my air conditioning and my cruise control.
Oh yeah.
You know, I take my buggy, it's on a trailer behind my 4Runner.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Trailer Queen.
Yeah.
hey, there's no way to drive a dune buggy 500 miles unless you want to ride a horse 300 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing will beat the crap out of you.
Oh
Well,
yes.
That's the problem, is the sacrifice, right?
I mean, the heat,
Of doing
the
it.
heat, the wind, and it has no
Yep.
doors, no windows.
Yeah.
I mean,
No
if it was
talk.
like yours, I'd cruise it all day. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you know, but
Yep. Well, you take a bug in the eye. That'll be
Yeah.
the last time.
yeah, you only do it a couple of times.
Uh-huh.
Then you figure out they make prescription glasses and goggles. And
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got a set of prescription goggles for for the buggy.
Oh yeah. Because no windshield, forget it. People don't really realize the stuff that flies at the windshield of your car when you're on the road.
That's like driving one of the old VW buses that had the safari windows that popped out,
Uh-huh.
and you get a June bug that flies up underneath one.
Oh yeah.
You know they make that kit for a bug now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Safari windows.
Yeah, so you can make a bug with the window tilted out.
Huh.
It was just like, yeah, I'm probably not going to do that.
Yeah.
We had a 49 Willie Jeep that had that. The windshield would lay down, or you could just full tilt it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah. So
fun time. Sounds like we're all a bunch of crazy
Old
car,
farts.
bunch of crazy car people that love stuff.
oh, I'll tell you, I love that little car more than is reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, I go to a car show and I walk up on somebody's '69 Camaro SS, and I'm just like, come on, come
Mhm.
on.
Oh,
Why
those
is
are
that not
pretty.
mine? Why is that not
Mhm.
mine? Why is that not mine? It's because I'm broke. It's a joke, but that's
Yeah.
why.
Because your wife keeps buying Volkswagens.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I haven't even
That,
started. I've not started on her other one.
Yeah, my dad started restoring his car when he retired a few years ago. He's had it since before I was born. It's a '68 Plymouth GTX.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah,
Ooh, ooh.
he's not the original owner of it. I think it had 7 owners in a very short amount of time,
Okay.
and also had the motor replaced before 10 years of its life.
Huh.
What's it got in it? Like a 389?
440. It
Or
was a
40?
factory 444 speed. Yeah.
Oh, just a 444 speed. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse.
Wow.
Not at all.
Hey, Jesse.
Dang.
Is he
Now
restoring
spends
it
his
back to
summers in
original?
India. Back to how he originally bought it is what he did it to.
Yeah.
So it's got the traction bars and the mismatched mags, but they're
Uh-huh.
brand new mismatch. I think he ordered like 3 sets to get them right
Oh, geez.
because they kept selling or sending them. They were just a little bit off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you're looking for the old mags, they're hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
He special ordered them. And they weren't very cheap. That's for damn sure.
That's like me trying to find the center caps for these old slots on my truck. They were made by Dan Gurney Industries.
Yeah.
Good luck finding them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what's on my buggy is the slots.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a set of 8-hole ones for Dad's old truck.
I had the guy offer me more for the wheels than I paid for the car.
Yep.
And
Well,
I
that's
should have
cheap.
took
I
it.
had I sold for less than I paid for the damn tires.
Yeah, it's amazing some of the stuff that they don't make anymore that people
Mhm.
will look for, and they will pay
Yeah,
a lot
I've
of
got
money.
Yeah.
3 of the old pizza cutter Hildebrandt wheels out there in the garage. They're the knockoffs. I've
Mm-hmm.
got the adapters and everything for them.
Mm.
And offered some pretty good money for them, but I'm going to use them one day.
Yep.
Have you guys ever heard of Mitchell Racing Wheels?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know too much about them though.
Me either.
He was big in the 70s and 80s. He lives in this town.
Really?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And you walk in his shop and he's got a sandrail hanging on the wall. His last run at Tulsa, Oklahoma, he drained the oil, drained the gas, and he hung it on the wall.
Oh, wow.
And he like says hi to me. He's like, "Hey, Curtis." My wife walks in and he's like, "Bah!" And I'm like, "You need to con that old man out of something. Come on."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's got like, you know what a Connex is?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Big shipping container.
It's a
Okay.
shipping container. Yeah. He's got Connexes with old Volkswagens and stuff, fully complete. They run everything in the Connex.
Really?
And he's like 80 years old and he won't give up nothing.
That would be a heck of a place to go tour.
Yeah.
Well, I've been there. I've seen them, but he won't sell them to you.
Oh, okay. So you've been into
Yeah.
see what he's got
I've
in
seen
the okay.
Yeah, Dale.
Yeah, he's got old like a 58 Volkswagen. He's got a bathtub Porsche, I know you know what that is.
Mm-hmm.
A 356
Yep.
sitting in a Connex. Nothing wrong with it. Ready to run.
Mm.
And I'm just like,
So
you know,
Mm-hmm.
My brother Greg used to have a Porsche 911,
Oh yeah.
I almost bought one in '97.
and he got rid
Really?
of it.
Yeah,
The
Only 'cause
911?
yeah.
the
Oh,
reason Greg got rid of it because he got rear-ended, totaled the damn thing.
Mm.
I got a personal loan, and that one came up for sale that was within my price range, and I ended up buying a Geo Metro instead and rebuilding it because we were about to have a baby. It wouldn't have been as much
Metro.
car seat.
yeah, that,
Sounds like a prudent decision there.
Yeah, I should have got the 911. I could have just kept running around in a Chevy Sprint instead.
Mm.
yeah.
And so a Metro, those things are just a roller skate.
Yeah, Chevy Sprint is worse, but
Well,
I got
now,
better
they're,
gas mileage than the Metro.
they're not as bad as the old Vegas were, though.
I like the Vegas and the Chevettes. Chevette's one of my favorite cars.
Mm-hmm.
I like the old hatchbacks.
Or the Gremlin.
Oh yeah.
My mom's friend had her son had a Gremlin on 4x4s that he used to run the mud bogs with down in Milwaukee.
A
I
gremlin
had
in
a
the mud.
Javelin at one time.
Yeah,
A gremlin.
You had a AMC Javelin?
I did, yeah.
Wow.
I had a Javelin and AMX.
Yeah.
There's a guy I work. There's a guy I work with that has an AMX Javelin, and you'll never see it except like one day a year.
Yeah, doesn't drive it.
Yeah, which I don't blame him. He brings it out on a parade or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's freaking sweet.
A lot of them were red, white, and blue paint.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Rebel ones were.
Yeah, that's right, Mike. Mm-hmm.
He brings it out, and everybody's just like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, "I'm over here like, will you sell it to me?"
Mm.
my dad's old paint rip when he was working at Harley. That guy specialized in restoring Javelins. That's all that he ever restored.
Hmm.
One of my old friends used to do that too, and then he got killed in a motorcycle wreck going to buy a Javelin.
Oh, really?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
We've got a guy north of here that runs out west and buys cars and brings them back and sells them. And he spent all of last summer in the hospital up in Duluth because he got into a motorcycle wreck up there.
Yeah, when
I haven't
James
seen
got
him
hit,
since car show before that accident.
James got hit by a damn semi. He was on a motorcycle.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I think that's the difficult part is traffic doesn't, like around here too, like we just have so many cars and trucks and all sorts of stuff that if you're out there on a motorcycle, it is.
Yeah, it's a lot of. I mean, I could ride if I wanted to, but it's like, why go ride? It's nobody looks for you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and one of my daughters almost got taken out on the freeway. Some car changed lanes and tried pushing us off the road.
Mm-hmm.
And we were in the middle of a group of motorcycles, so it wasn't like we were in the end or in the front or really.
Yeah.
smack dab in the middle.
Unless you're in a big pack, they don't really pay attention.
It was a big pack, and they still
Really?
didn't care. They just kept coming over. Yeah, they didn't even care when I punched their window.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's when I think I'd reached in the side saddle and put a couple of bullets in a tire.
Yeah.
That's when. What do you call those? They hang off the handlebars. It's like a leather whip with a ball on it.
Oh,
You smack them on people's windshields and you break.
Mhm.
yeah.
Huh.
I switched over to the dual sports so that we could ride off road, and that was great until the UTVs got big up here. And once the UTVs took off during COVID, it was pretty well done on the trails. There's just so many.
Well, Asia was saying she wants a bike bad, but what she needs to get is a Can-Am.
Yeah, she needs to get a Can-Am Riker. Have you heard of those, Todd?
A Can-Am, what's it called?
You know what a Spider is, right?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
3-wheel.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The Riker is a smaller version of that. It's like a 650,
Oh, really? Okay.
and they're like
That's more what she needs.
$8,000 brand new,
Really?
great fuel
That's pretty
mileage.
cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got what, like a
I mean,
CVT transmission?
Yeah, it's all Polaris.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really cheap for nowadays. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like 26,000 to get a damn snowmobile now.
Yeah, eight to 10,000 depending on what you put on it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a fun little ride. About 3
Oh,
hours
yeah.
from here, we got a dealer. Mike, in Wichita, there's a dealer.
Mhm.
There's a Polaris dealer, and you can go ride them.
Yeah, Greg went and looked at one up there. He was going to buy one.
Not
They
that I
got
go.
that slingshot thing too. The two-seater.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Greg,
That's, yeah.
but Greg's got that 49 Indian Super Chief. It's like, why in the hell you want to buy a Can-Am when you got that? Unless you got a sidecar attachment for it. So,
You get a Can-Am because it's got reverse, it's got heaters, it's got everything else. It's
Yeah,
independent.
oh, yeah.
It's got all the suspension
You could-
stuff.
You could ride it in the winter if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could.
I worked with a guy. He used to ride a CBR 950.
That's
I
right,
think.
yeah.
He rode that thing in the winter, and he had tire chains for it.
Yeah, I used to ride a 125 Zuma back and forth about 40 miles in the winter.
Did you really, Jeff? That's dedication, right?
Yeah.
Why do you think he's got the
gas was
beard?
too expensive.
Okay.
I couldn't
Yeah.
afford it.
Yeah.
I just bought a snowmobile suit and kept running her.
Wow. Yeah.
Mm.
Even
All
with a snowmobile suit, that had to be cold.
We had guys out on bikes today.
Yeah, they were out today here.
Yeah.
Won't be long.
No, it was really nice here.
Won't be long. I'll be able to get started on that project of mine. Me and the
Still got a-
grandson.
Still got a good 2 months for sure before we can do anything.
Yeah, I think end of March it'll be pretty nice around here. I mean, nighttime will be chilly, but daytime it'll be.
Yeah. We
50
still get
something.
at least one snowstorm toward the end of April.
Yeah.
It might be a 2-inch snowstorm or it could be a 2-foot snowstorm. You never know.
Yeah, right. It's unpredictable.
But by the time you guys get thawed out, Jeff, it's winter again.
Pretty much. Usually May we're still getting some ice, but it's normally good daytime temps. And then June is usually safe. I know I've found ice under sawdust as late as August. So
Damn.
Whoa. Yeah.
yeah,
Well, it needs to get warm so that Todd can send me some fish.
Mm-hmm.
Todd's fish can tolerate cold water.
Yeah, they can take cold water. Come on.
Not
You're
frozen
here.
water,
The
but cold.
Vietnamese white clouds?
Yeah, man, they're here. They're doing great. They're just growing up.
We don't know. We've never seen them.
I mean, that's true. Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
I've
You're gonna do a tour
I've
for some,
researched. I've
wives.
seen pictures. I've seen pictures. I've researched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between the Vietnamese and the regulars?
Yeah, so there's a few different varieties of the white clouds.
Like different collection points, like
yeah.
rainbow
Yeah.
fish or whatever. Yeah.
Yep, because there's the Mecca Gemme, I think is how you say it. Those are also from Vietnam, but a completely different part of the country.
Okay.
The ones that I've got, the Kunai, come from one specific stream in the mountains, kind of in the center part of the country.
Okay.
And they were only found in that one spot. They were found in 2009, and then they weren't scientifically described until the end of 2019.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a little time to keep
Yeah,
them
yeah.
separate at least. Yeah.
Yeah. And so the last article that I found about them said that the scientists hadn't found them in the wild since 2017.
Yeah.
So
You got like the Vulcan quarries that have a similar problem. They haven't been able to find them in the wild again.
Yeah. Yeah. So,
Maybe.
but the babies are doing great. So I'm keeping them here and just continuing to grow. They grow awful slow. Even getting fed well, it just takes them a long time. So I still have a bunch that are half inch probably. And they don't fill out very quickly. Like, so they're like a half inch, but they're like maybe a thick grain of rice, like
Oh, really?
thickness wise.
Yeah.
And then it's not until they get a little bigger and then all of a sudden they kind of grow in all directions.
Yeah.
But
the regular white clouds didn't seem to be that like that. I mean, they were slow, but
Hey,
not
Foxy.
extreme.
Yep. Hey, Foxy. Yeah, no, Jeff, they also, a lot of people can colony breed the normal white clouds.
I can't. I mean,
No,
I get a few survivors here and there, but that's it.
and these guys won't tolerate it at all. As soon as they lay eggs, they eat them all.
You know, yeah.
There's
That'd be
no.
a standard fish.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Uh,
So, but they did great out in the tub last year. And I had such good survival rates. I didn't collect eggs this winter. Just because I've got still probably 50.
Yeah.
So, yeah, once the weather changes around here and they continue to get a little bit bigger, I'll be able to ship them out.
Sounds good. I'm saving the space for them. So.
Are you? Okay.
I think we all are.
Okay. Yeah, they're great, right? I think they're neat little fish. They're pretty. They look different than the other kinds of white clouds from a colors.
Are they a long fin or a short fin?
They're more of a shorter fin, but they have really pretty fins. So they're most of their fins are yellow, and then they're outlined in like a white line. The males, at least, have like white lines on the fins, and then the tail has a big splash of red on it. Yep. And then going down the side of the body is two lines. There's one that's like it's like a graphite blue, and then on top of it is the iridescent kind of a white stripe that glows. And so, yeah, they're super pretty.
Yeah, I have them on all my auction sites that I monitor.
Haven't found them yet.
Haven't found them yet.
No. You could search and there's stores that'll come up and they all just say that they're out of stock.
Out of stock.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody says they're out of stock.
Yep.
That just means that we need to work on breeding them some more.
Exactly. Yeah, which is why I want to make sure I get them out to you guys, because I know you can dedicate some space and to try and so we can hopefully all be working on it.
Yeah, probably like 2 to 3 tanks.
Probably.
For spawning purposes, yeah. Because usually I do the tank hop.
Yep.
And then they go on a community tank for a while, and do the tank hop again, and so far that's been my most productive way of breeding.
Is it?
Yeah.
And then how do you set the tank up, Jeff?
Screen mesh.
Okay. Yep. Like the plastic.
It's stuff.
Yeah.
It's like a barbecue grill. Works better than the needle point mesh.
Yeah.
It does. Okay.
A little bit bigger openings.
Yeah, it's got better than the stuff. Yeah. The eggs fall through better. I mean, it depends on the fish you're working with, but for the most part, even the white clouds, it works better for me.
And these guys are attracted to spawning in like vegetation.
Yeah. Moss falls over the top of it, then the eggs usually get knocked out and fall down. You don't get every single one of them, but you get a fair amount.
Yep. And I've been doing the Tupperware container. So like a square kind of Tupperware container that's probably, I don't know, it's probably 5x5 or 6x6, something like that, with river stones in it.
Okay.
And then I take a piece of hornwort and I stick it under a couple of the little river stones, and they'll go into the hornwort, and then the eggs end up coming out and falling in the river stones, and they can't get to them.
Yep.
And then 2 days later, I pull out all the river stones, and I've got a thing of eggs in the bottom. So
That's similar to how they recommend spawning rainbow shiners or CBDs.
Yeah, that's been very reliable. The struggle that I had was fry survival for the longest time.
I work a lot, so I understand that all too well.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, should be getting some time off here soon, Jeff.
It'll slow up here. This next month, I don't have a weekend on call. It's going to be
No?
weird as hell. Gonna get myself in trouble or something.
Might actually get something done, or
Maybe. That's been hard. Just too much work and yeah, hard to dedicate time to anything. Then I'm in the fish room a lot lately, so trying to get stuff spawned that way I can actually have something available for the summer.
Yeah. It's looking really good, Jeff.
Yeah, it turned out nice. I know everybody's making fun of me for my green walls, but I don't paint the tanks, so you can see, you see through it. You see the green in the back.
Yep.
Get some algae on it, you don't even notice it.
Yeah. No, it looks really nice.
Unless it's a cyano, that stuff is. I hate it. You get a couple of tanks that it breaks out in, and then no matter what I do, I can't get rid of it.
hey, Jeff, Moose is wanting to know what's going on with your plecos.
Yeah, most of them died.
Oh no.
I still got some zebras and yeah, that's it. Zebras and some bushy nose. Everything else, I've always had some kind of an issue with for patching for whatever reason. They eat it, they get bloat, they die, and they die in a cave or something, so I can't see them, and then it crashes the tank. And it's not all of them that do it; it's usually just one.
Yeah.
And I had a bunch of heater failures and lost colonies to heaters. Yeah, it's just a string of bad luck with the plecos. I still have 3 zebras left though, and it looks like 1 male and 2 females. That's what I got on those. Hopefully next year they'll be spawning. That's my hope. They should be ready by then.
They're a pretty fish, that's for sure.
They're pretty fish, yeah. And then, they're a slow grower and slow to spawn.
4 or 5 years of age, typically.
Yeah, about that. And then it's situational to the fish, too. Some of them decide that they don't want to spawn right away. End up 5-6 years in before they get your first spawn.
Yeah. So that makes it awful hard.
Yeah, I'm going to get some 519s from Brandon. I still had 2 left from Quad City. Because they climbed out of the damn tank.
Wait, what?
And I didn't know the L519s were climbing out of tanks on me.
Oh my gosh.
And then
That's terrible.
I had 2 left, and I brought something into the fish room. I don't know what it was, and I took them out, the last 2.
No.
And I lost a bunch of black ruby barbs, orange Venezuelans, because I had hundreds of orange Venezuelans for a little while. And now I've got hundreds again, but they're all tiny.
I'm still wondering why Bratton's going to send you some and not me.
Brent might owe me a little bit for some fish tanks.
He might owe me a little bit. So.
Huh? What'd you send them?
I sent him all of those least killifish.
Oh, okay. I'm sure he'll probably have plenty for both of us.
I'm just messing.
And he's coming down to Quad City. Maybe he'll have some fry to bring with him.
Yeah, maybe me and you get one arm, I'll get the other arm, and we'll just take him.
Yeah. Well, the 519s have come down a lot in price, though.
Yeah.
I think when I got them, they were 10 each or something like that. It's situational as to where you're getting them from, but
What are the 519s?
it's a little bristlenose, a little bit smaller though. They don't get as big.
Oh, okay.
They spawn smaller color chits too, but it's like a honeycomb pleco.
Oh, that's not the Rio?
Yeah, well, it's not the Rio red spot. That's a little bit different,
Okay.
different collection point, but it's the same L number, is my understanding.
Oh, okay.
But there's
different variety.
Rio. Yeah, they're both Rios. It's just one's a Rio red spot, so like a different collection point basically.
Yep.
I know that the pleco industries, or not industry, the pleco keepers are up in arms right now because they've reclassified some stuff. And like the L236 is now considered the same fish as an L400.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Just like the Corey's got all.
Because they named them. That makes me happy. Because I already had that theory anyway, that they all had the same DNA. They were just different color morphs.
From different points in the rivers or wherever they come from.
Yeah, I've gotten into some pretty heated arguments about that.
Yeah, that's pretty common in like Tanganyikan cichlids.
Yeah.
You get them that are different collection points in the lake.
I mean, they're like guppies or a color morph of angels. I mean, it's a different line. It's from a different space, so it's a different collection point, and that's all the L number stands for. Is a different collection point now.
Yeah, it's like it is.
Yeah. Got to be site specific on a lot of things.
Yeah. But that means you can do a whole bunch of crisscross applesauce and make a new little pretty good pleco. And it's still technically the same fish.
Yeah. It's true.
Plecos become the new guppies.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope so.
Yeah. L236 super whites are overpriced. They ain't worth that much. It's a man-made strain. Yeah. I don't get it.
Green Dragons
What is that?
are a man-made strain too, so.
Yeah, they are. So are most of the L144 lines. Even the Blue Eye, I think they started off with one fish and lined it out.
Right.
What's that, the lemon blue eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the story that's handed down. The red lizard whiptails, those are unknown source. Either they existed in the wild and went extinct, or were man-made. I kind of have that theory about Vulcan Corys. I don't think that they were a real line out in the wild. I think
Do you think they're more man-made?
Yeah.
Which
So
would
we went
explain
out,
why they can't be found.
collected them. When they were out looking for that species, they found some new ones that were similarly related. Also had the high fins, but not as nice of a coloring pattern. So it could be lined out from that species.
Sure.
I don't have a lot of faith in people. I think a lot of them want prestige and notoriety, so they'll make stuff up that isn't true.
I mean, you see examples of it for sure.
Yeah,
Every day.
it's unfortunate, but if it's man-made, it's man-made. Just be honest about it.
Yeah, just say so. Just say it's a hybrid.
I mean, I have a color morph of an orange Venezuelan that's white. If it survives to adulthood, I'll see if I can't line it out, but it doesn't look like it's albino. It looks like it's just white.
So it's completely without pigment.
Yeah.
Wow.
So hopefully it makes it to adulthood.
And
I'll see if I can't line out the leucistic line of it.
Only one of them, Jeff?
Only one so far, yeah.
Okay.
But, I mean, I'm getting enough of them from that same colony that they're bound to throw another one eventually. I mean, it might take another 1,000 fry to get it, but if I get one in 1,000, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Have we got a link for that, Curtis?
I'm looking.
Which Lincoln?
No, we're just working behind the scenes about when Foxy and Peplin are at the Clash. They're getting
Oh.
married. They're getting married, right?
Yeah. My sister's getting married that same weekend, so I can't go.
So
Oh, you did say that.
before that, April 12th on Stephen P's stream,
Mm-hmm.
we're going to have a benefit auction just to help the happy couple out. You know, pizza party, whatever they're going to do. I'm going to donate fish. Anybody else wants to donate fish, money, whatever.
Cool.
So I'm sure Stephen P's going to come out with some more stuff just to let
Try
them know.
and help
donate some
Pep and Foxy out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever I have that's shippable.
And I was trying to
Chip
copy
into.
and paste, but let me see if I can get this. I'm going to be donating fish that I never give out to nobody. Nobody ever.
Really?
Yeah.
From the secret collection.
What?
Secret collection. The secret collection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not even a backstage sharing. I've been harassing them for it.
I gotta have some secrets, you know.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's entitled to that, Curtis.
You
I
know,
like
there's
having
like
secrets.
in this tub behind me, there's 2 people that I know in the United States that has this fish,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and they're gonna be in the auction. So Get
Whoa.
get ready.
And that auction's on Stephen P's channel.
It's on Stephen P's, April 12th, 5 p.m.
5 p.m.
What day is that? A Saturday or
It's probably I think it's his Monday stream.
last Monday?
Oh, okay.
That's the one I usually end up missing.
Yeah, me too. April 12th? No, looks like
Can I have a
it's a
special?
Saturday.
Saturday.
All right.
Okay,
That's
that's
all right.
better.
Yeah.
Saturday's
Okay.
better. I can be there.
Yep.
I'll have some long fin green dragons and some special fish nobody's seen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
That'll
I'll see
work.
what I have available, and I'll
I
donate some
hope we
stuff.
can.
Help raise some money for him.
Yeah, I hope we can make it great for him.
I wish my pistos were old enough to sex out because I donate some of those. But
Brandon, I'm sure you can. You know how to get a hold of me. You know how to get a hold of Foxy. Let
Mhm.
us know what you got.
Yeah.
Let's make this big.
Yep.
Sarah Mescadinona, I'm pretty sure he's never even heard of it. So
Probably not.
probably
Mm.
not. I'll tell you guys later when we're not online.
Okay.
Benjamin, she's MIA right now.
Yeah,
Hey, Craig.
STG Sarah has some things going on. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hopefully she comes back to us soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is very fun.
Brian says his first batch of the Blythe River Trifasciata will be in that auction.
I'm not even sure what that is, so now I got to copy it.
It's a type of rainbow fish.
Yeah.
Lumi,
Cat house this year?
see, just one more fish. Get a hold of me or Foxy or Brian or somebody and let us know.
Yep.
There is another rainbow fish that I want to take on. It's the scarlet cheek.
Ooh, I don't know anything about those.
I'd never heard of them before. There's a kid that's been doing some YouTube videos. He does collecting over in Australia,
Mm-hmm.
and they're native to some of the same creeks that the Radno centrets are.
So they're an Australian rainbow.
Yeah,
Nice.
I thought that they were scarlet rainbows, but that's a different fish. It's a scarlet cheek.
Scarlet cheek rainbow.
Yeah, scarlet cheek or scarlet spot cheek, something along those lines.
Okay.
I've been chatting with him a little bit so far, just through comments, but I need to get his email so I can try to find out an actual scientific name on it.
That's not keeping fish simple, Nick.
No,
No, different
it's
guy.
a small channel. I think somewhere between 1,000 and 2,500 subs.
Oh, okay.
Him and his girlfriend or wife go out collecting.
Fishcapades, if you want to get a hold of me, it's very easy. It's just skullaquatics@gmail.com. Very simple. I'll
So
get it.
we're going to go ahead.
I'll-
Kurt.
I'll get it to Foxy and Peplin.
I say, Jeff, we're going to have another guest that's in Australia here coming up, and that's Blake. You might
Oh, no
check with
kidding.
him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you might know.
Uh-oh. It's going to be all 3D printing, isn't it?
It might. You never know.
It might be.
I know I'm
It
hoping to have my breeder box done soon. Hoping.
3D
We get-
printed breeder box.
Yeah.
We get Jeff and Blake and Alex on here, and it'll definitely be a 3D print stream.
Yeah, me and you can just walk away and talk on the phone later.
Set backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to pay for Foxy's Big Diamond. That's what we got to get.
Somebody has to, Curtis.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yep.
right. I'm so excited. On April 6th, I'm going to meet Foxy and Peplin
Are you
at the Quad City.
at Quad City?
And I'll meet this guy right here,
Yeah. I intend to do that
That's
too.
scary.
Mr. Jeff.
And
That's
Katie and
scary.
Jake. And I think Brandon will be there.
Kyle will
Kyle?
be there.
Yeah, Kyle. Cheryl.
Cheryl,
Joey B.
Cheryl's coming with me. So
I hit up Adam Reynolds and let him know that we were going, but I think he's got some stuff going on now, so he
And-
can't make it.
like the Friday before that, I'm going to go to this guy, whoop, 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 whoop. Mike's house.
Ah,
I'm going to go to Mike's house and hang out for, I don't know, an hour or two at least.
At least.
On my
You
way.
never know.
On my way to Kansas City. Yeah,
You never know. It might be longer.
it might be. I might get to Kansas City at midnight, but that's all right.
It'll be good to see Sarah again, too.
I get to see
Leave.
Sarah.
Leave here by about 8 o'clock. You'll make it.
I drive in the dark pretty well.
It's pretty much a straight shot. So
Yeah.
about 4 hours, Mike.
about three and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
If Curtis's wife was driving, it'd be about 2.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah, Todd, don't give her a car.
no.
No,
No.
no.
She would be doing the pit maneuvers and everything on the
No, goodness.
trip. Yeah. She's always like, "Why don't you let me drive?" Because there's no way I can sleep with you behind the wheel.
They pulled,
That's,
when he pulled up out here, she got out, turned her hat around backwards, and Curtis just come, "What are you doing?" She's like, "I'm going to meet him." She's
Yeah,
something else.
She's something else, that's for sure.
She did tolerate you for a pretty damn long time.
Hmm.
Yeah, she's tolerated me for 30 years, so she turns her head around backwards and says, like, "What's up?"
Mine's tolerated me for 32 years, so
Oh, wow.
We're coming up on our 25th.
All long time.
We've been together since 97, late 97.
92
Been married
for
since
me.
2000.
I met my wife in third grade. Is that bad?
My best friend from third grade. So we're still in contact today. His wife was a freshman when we were seniors, and so they've been together all that time. So it's been
I was gonna say, but yeah, you're only like 25 or something. So.
who me? Yeah. You got to add a little bit to that.
I thought he was
Okay.
turning 18 like Brandon.
30, 35.
Yeah, you still got to add a bunch to that too. I'm 44.
Oh, you're still young.
I mean, yes, I feel very young, but
Oh, yeah, I was in high school when you were born.
Yeah.
I only got a couple of years on you, and I don't feel young anymore.
no.
Yeah.
No, I'm too beat up.
Well, I'm sure work is physical and
Yeah, some bad snowmobile wrecks when I was a teenager too.
yeah, that's it.
I don't know that feeling.
Yeah. Start to feel it as you get older, more and more.
Definitely do.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely do. Like me, I'm waiting until April. My great grandbaby gets here. It's gonna be fun.
I
Great
used to go for
grandbaby.
greats. Yeah, I got grandbabies, but not great.
First great grandbaby.
Wow, that's exciting.
If I have a grandbaby now, I'm gonna whoop my grandson's butt. I'm gonna whoop him.
That's my granddaughter.
See, he's only 11, so we're gonna whoop him.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Which my youngest son's like an hour from him, so he keeps that young man in line.
Good.
Yeah. He's a big hockey player, so
Oh yeah.
Somebody's gotta keep him in line.
yeah, gotta keep him in line. So, what fish are you looking for, Todd? Anything in particular? Are you looking to add more aquariums or?
I don't think adding any more aquariums. Not never, but just not now. You know, I think there's a lot of things that would be interesting, but I'm really mostly interested. So the white clouds have really gotten me into like the conservation kind of aspects.
Yeah.
Right. That was something that a few years ago, like I thought it was important, but until I started working on it myself, I don't think it really kind of resonated. So, I think I don't know exactly what it would be, but those are kind of the areas where I feel like it adds. It's not just keeping fish, right? You're doing it with kind of some purpose behind it, and so
Right.
Yeah.
I think CARES species would be interesting, or
CARES
just
is
Sounds
tough.
to me like Todd needs a tank of G'dayids, Curtis.
I think he does.
it's probably
There's-
true.
There's so many fish out there now that are borderline endangered.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Even like my super plecos are endangered technically because if they build a dam,
Yeah.
Even there's a lot of killies that people don't know about are on that list.
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of killies that you never even knew existed because they put it in a road.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Just like right now on Aquabid, there's a whole bunch of rivulas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They're not the very prettiest, but they're very hard to come by.
Well, we've got the starhead top minnows and stuff up here. I think there's 3 species of killies in Wisconsin that I can't find in the wild.
Native to Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Huh.
every now and again you look on the there's an app, and you pinpoint your location for a fish that you find or something in wildlife.
Mm-hmm.
And there's few sightings local to me, even within half an hour, where they found them, and I've never seen them. I've grown up fishing it.
And never found them ever. Yeah.
No.
Don't be out there seining the place yet, Jeff.
I tried. And even with the seine, I mean, the seine's not technically small enough for a killie, at least. You might get an adult here or there, but if there's fry, there's no way that they're standing in that. And I know fishermen have pretty well made the grass pickerel go extinct here.
Really?
Because they catch them fishing and then they throw them on shore for eagles or whatever, because they call them hammer handles and think that they're a wasted resource.
That's something I've been seeing a lot more of around here. Bald eagles. Holy cow!
Yeah,
Never seen them until we've never had them around here until like the past probably 3 years.
Man, I've been seeing a lot more turkey vultures.
Oh, we've had those here for years.
I seen a couple when I was a kid, and I only seen them once, and then I think I was probably like 30s when I started seeing them again. And now they're a lot more prevalent than they used to be.
Yeah,
we've a lot around.
Of course, we never had armadillos around here either, and now they're all over.
I don't have those yet.
Armadillos, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they migrated up here from Texas.
I was gonna say, aren't they usually more of a Florida, Texas? They can survive.
You don't want to have one crossing the road in front of you at night because the headlights hit them and they jump straight up.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, they play hell on a bumper. They're hell on a bumper.
Quite imagine so. They're pretty solid little things, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they can dig fast too. Yeah, we've had mountain lion around here a couple times. There's been a couple sightings of them.
I seen mountain lion cubs when the Wisconsin DNR were still insisting that they didn't exist in Wisconsin.
Vibes.
Hey, vibes.
Armadillo is our local creature.
They're a delicacy for vibes.
Yeah.
Eat them right out of the shell.
Armadillo barbecue with cottage cheese on top.
Yeah.
Armadillo on the half shell.
Here we go. Already talking about Texas, Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all right. One of these days, I'm going to take Vibes to Kansas City. I got to drive him nice. Showing
does Vibes have a armadillo shell Super Bowl?
He should. If he doesn't, Jeff, we need to make that happen if it doesn't exist right now.
I don't know. He needs to have some armadillo boots is what he needs to have if he's a real Texan.
I'll see if I can't find some food safe plastic for 3D printing.
Yeah.
Possum on the half shell. Now possum,
Yeah, I don't know about possum.
My grandpa used to eat it. And by the time you render all the fat down on one, you take a 20-pound possum, you got 2 pounds of meat.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, my grandparents used to feed me squirrel and rabbit a lot when I was a kid. Mostly
squirrel,
like chicken, until you get by the bone, then I got a little gamey.
We had squirrel, rabbit, snapping turtle, possum, coon.
I've had rabbit before. It's good. Very lean.
Yeah. It's a lot like deer.
Yeah.
A lot like venison.
I don't know. I still say the best meat is buffalo.
Ooh,
yes.
I do like bison. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
It's very, very pricey, but it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Elk?
got a couple buffalo farms nearby. Elk too, yeah.
Elk is good.
Elk's good.
Moose.
I had it. Had wild elk once, and I think the meat was tainted. A little old.
I've had bear once.
Yeah, I had
never
fire
had.
venison bacon. That's pretty good.
Look at aquatic moose. Moose meat is next level. Come on, dude. Come on.
We had a tribal member locally shoot a moose, or not a moose. I'm sorry, shoot an elk, and they actually got tried by the tribe.
Oh,
Really?
jeez. Because it was out of season or something?
They're under protection. They were just starting to get to having a tribal season on them
Mm-hmm.
for ceremonial hunts, and then a tribal member poached one and kind of put a kibosh on that.
Hmm.
Sorry, moose. Sorry.
No, you're not.
I believe it was Lactus Lambo. I don't remember the name of their tribe, but I believe it was a member of Lactus Lambo area.
Hmm.
I think it was probably like 8 years ago or something like that that happened.
Hmm.
I know that the DNR reestablished elk in the Clam Lake area, and I've seen some as far south as Merrill, but they might have been escapees from elk ranches or farms.
We got a guy that I don't know if he's still there. Next county over. He used to raise beefalo, mix between a cow and a buffalo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And oh my God, he used to butcher one of them every year.
My sister's really into the Highland cows. I don't like the meat off of those. It's not got enough fat.
What's that, like Scottish Highland with the long hair?
Yeah. They're a cool looking cow and all. A little bit small, but
Mm-hmm. With the kind of the big horns and
yeah.
Vibes what size you wear. Might be able to hook you up with a pair of rattlesnake boots.
He wears about a pair of sixes because he's like 5 foot tall.
Oh shit.
He knows I'm messing with him.
So he shops in the little kids section.
No, I'm just messing with him. He's a big boy.
Is he
I
on
know
the road up
there's-
now?
There's a butcher about an hour from me that you can go get buffalo from. So
Yeah.
got to be ready to pay for it.
Oh
Mm.
We
yes.
used to have I had a local butcher in town here. I used to try to buy stuff from when I could. Eventually ended up going out of business anyway, but I got some shark off of him. I didn't. When he cooked it the way you're supposed to, I did not like it. When I overcooked it like I would a normal fish, then it tasted like walleye or pike. I know it wasn't so bad, but when I did it the way that they said to grill it, it was disgusting.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
We got a place like that right near us too, Spaghetti Nona.
That's probably the park that Sarah told me to go see.
Prairie State Park. You can drive right through it, and there's buffalo and elk and all kinds, or buffalo and all kinds of stuff.
Are they wild or?
Yeah. They had they tried to catch one of the males out there a couple of years ago, and he charged the truck and about rolled it over.
Yeah.
9EE. I'll have to look.
There's a buffalo refuge here, and every spring they have an auction if you want to buy one.
You don't own one yet, Curtis?
I don't own one. No.
Why don't you have a pet buffalo?
If I did, I'd send it to Jeff or Todd.
When I was a kid, my parents moved up to Bayfield
I got
County,
the field right up the road.
far northern Wisconsin. When we moved up there, my grandpa gave me a bull calf, and it used to follow me down to the school bus every morning down the driveway, and then it would walk back up to the house.
It would
Same as
walk
like a puppy
itself back
dog.
up to the house.
Yeah, it was like a puppy
They're
dog.
they're just like a dog.
Yeah, I had him until he was about, I think, between 3 and 4 years old. And I used to sit on his head and he'd throw me in the air, or I'd sit on his back and he'd, walk around the field. Unless our Great Dane was involved, then he would freak out and buck me somewhere. Yeah, but he was my best friend for a long time.
Wow.
There's a picture at City Hall down here of a guy back in like the 20s when the school was still going that got basically like a DUI riding a cow.
Yeah.
Wait, riding a cow?
Yeah.
Huh.
No worse than old George Jones getting a DUI on a lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we go out and get the heifers in and stuff like that, and switch fields from them, I used to hop on them because I was a pretty small kid. And then my uncle would usually mess with them and make them buck me off. I think he was just mad because he had to walk and I got to ride.
Yeah.
I don't know, Sarah. That might be the one. That's the one you told me to go see. So we went there.
Yeah, that's one by me's Prairie State Park.
My grandpa ended up getting them back moose, and he used them for a breeder for quite a few years. And when he aged out, I think he got sent off for butcher. Because at that point, he was too old to be good meat. But he was their favorite bull because he was so tame and didn't have to worry about him chasing them down.
I don't know, Craig. You guys might be out there trying to box with a kangaroo.
I want to see. I want to see Craig ride a kangaroo. I want to
Yeah.
see
Me too.
Yeah, that would be good. Yep.
Or a wallaby.
anything.
Well, but then we also need to see Vibes riding a longhorn.
Yeah. I mean, they have longhorns here, and they parade them down Main Street, but I'm not jumping on none of their backs.
Mm-mm.
I might put them on the rotisserie, but I'm not jumping on their backs.
We had horses too, and I didn't much like them. My mom got them just before my parents got divorced, so I kind of got stuck with the upkeep duties as a kid.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, my neighbor up the road, his daughter and his son do calf roping, rodeo, and all that stuff, and his son is state champion. This is his 4th year. Jake Holmes, 4 years in a row. The kid's, 19, 20 now?
4 years in a row state champ.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
They got their own little, we can ask Curtis, they got a building out there by their house. It's an indoor climate controlled rodeo studio, environment building, and then whole thing inside the building. All climate controlled. That's their practice area.
It's the ultimate rodeo place.
You can do it year round, right?
Yep. Plus they got another one where they bought the land the old school used to be on that they use it for an arena too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes they'll have a whole bunch of people up there and they'll be throwing a big rodeo party.
Wait, I think there's been a deal struck here.
Uh-oh.
Vibe says, you ride a kangaroo and I'll ride a longhorn. Craig says deal, but he's going to make Bell do it.
Well,
That's good.
No, Craig, you got to do it.
Bill can probably handle it. I don't know about Craig.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We don't know about that Craig guy. He's kind of.
Wait, we need to make
good.
this like a trifecta, though. We need to get Moose to ride a moose.
Craig's kind of shifty like I am, so we don't know.
I think Belinda could probably throw Craig at the kangaroo and
Mm-hmm.
mount him up that way.
Yep.
She'd stuff Craig in the pouch of the kangaroo and then ride the roo around.
Right?
Could you
be
imagine
something to
Craig's
see.
head just sticking out of the pouch?
Yeah.
Oh, Mel always wanted a pet moose. There you go, Moose.
Moose on a moose action.
There you go.
Yeah.
An aquatic moose. Oh.
That might be a little hard to find.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about that.
You never know.
They do love to eat weeds.
Hmm.
No deal with a punch in the ribs. Well, Craig, you're on your own then.
Guess Craig's riding the kangaroo.
An aquatic moose is just a dead waterlogged moose?
No,
Huh.
they're aquatic naturally.
I was gonna say they go in the river and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They eat seaweed or not seaweed, but the cornwort and stuff like that too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We do still have a couple of moose around, but they're pretty rare.
Oh
Has
yeah.
your bear been back?
He comes back every spring. He should be back in like a month or two. And I have to chase him off the deck, otherwise he keeps coming back.
Wait,
think
did you
he's
say
learned by
chase him
now.
off the deck?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he put a
But
video up last year.
Yeah, last year I think I ran running after him in my sandals.
I'm running after him in your sandals. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Did a little black bear or brown bear or
Black bear. Yeah. He's been coming for quite a few years now. Was it 2 years ago? I think it was. I think it was the first year we got the Subaru, maybe like in 21. I went out and scared him off the deck, and he almost landed on the hood of the Subaru.
Oh my gosh, could you even imagine?
Oh, my wife would have killed me.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to kill me after I made that little short video.
I bet so.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was looking at that too.
Driving the same phone.
Hey, Skipper.
Hey, Skip.
What's up, Skip?
Oh yeah, Skip's here. Hey, one of the local guys.
Yep.
Yeah. I need to call Skipper like 3 a.m. just to see what he says.
Yeah.
That'd
Sure,
probably be a memorable and short conversation.
Yeah, it'll be like,
I don't know.
you.
You son of a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might still be awake.
Okay.
He might. You never know.
Depends on the day.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to Tom for a while.
No, me either.
Gee, imagine that, Skipper.
Yeah. You just throw all that higher stuff in the trash.
I've had pretty good with the lights.
They are?
I got a couple of that came when I picked up a fish room.
One I got burned up in 2 months.
Did it really? I've had mine for
Poof.
5 years, probably.
Yeah.
I think everything with that company is just like hit and miss. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Yeah, Tom from 2 Cave Aquatics. His heaters ran as soon as they were up on the warranty.
Yeah.
They all quit.
Huh.
I know Fathom says he has all kinds of problems with fluvials, but I've had all my fluvials for around 4 years or so, and I haven't had a single problem yet. And mine have even been inside fish tanks. And
The hang-on back external canister they sent me, it melted.
It melted?
now my fluvial heaters on the other
Yeah,
hand,
the
like 90%
impeller
of those
inside
failed in
melted.
the damn box.
Your Fluval heaters, what happened, Jeff?
They were failed in the box.
Oh, jeez.
And of course, you order them from Amazon, and then you don't open them for 3 months, and there's something to do about it. So, me and heaters don't get along very well.
Yeah,
I
Steve
do
has
have
got
a
a good
hydrant that I
point.
really like, though.
What happens more often? Higher product failure or higher product launch?
Mm.
Might be a 50-50 equal rate.
The external canister they sent me, it went poof, the light quit. The only thing I got there is I think left that still works is a sponge filter.
Mm.
There's no moving parts in that.
Got a hydro lights on one of the tanks, and maybe two. I don't know what that one is. It might be a hydro. Then some generic pump off of Amazon. This is my main canister. I got a couple of fuels, but I don't really care for those.
Heaters
Got
I've
the
had,
409s or whatever.
the heaters I've had the longest have been these Penplex test tube heaters.
Yeah.
That hang on the back, the little dial sticks outside of the water. You know,
Mhm.
70s.
Yeah.
Yep.
I still got 3 of them that are still running and they're still accurate.
Yeah. I've had way
Wow.
too many tanks. I don't think they'd last for me.
I just cheat and I just heat the room. So
Well, I heat the room, but there's the lower tanks run cold.
So they need a heater as well.
And yeah, like the 125 does. It's 85 at one end and 75 at the other. Or yeah, around that.
Huh.
Yeah, does anybody have an update on Keith?
I
It's
haven't.
been a little while since I did with him.
he posted on Facebook yesterday. So
Maybe I should probably log into Facebook then.
I haven't
Hopefully
messaged
he's
him.
doing all right.
Yeah.
I think the
Usually
last
I'll
time.
open Facebook when I get a birthday notification or something.
Hmm. Last time I talked
Keith
to
won't
him,
go down without a fight, that's for sure.
when he was at the Clash. Yeah, you're right, Mike.
He won't go down without a
Understand.
fight. He's too damn honorary.
My understanding is he's doing okay-ish, except for when he gets his treatments and he gets his butt kicked a little bit.
Hmm.
But he seems to bounce back.
Yeah, that's pretty normal for that kind of treatment.
Yeah. I think he was in Jason's stream a couple weeks ago. Depths Unknown.
Oh, with a Sunday
Hmm.
stream.
Yeah.
And he didn't go today either, did he?
No,
No.
I overslept anyway, so I would have missed it. But you guys kept me up too late last night.
I want to say I overslept because a bunch of degenerates kept me up all night.
Yeah, you were the
Yep.
degenerate.
Every time I tried to get in there, it said the room was full.
Where was that on Vibes Saturday
Yeah,
night?
Vibes after party. Yeah.
Oh, the after party.
The
Yeah.
after party. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Vibes needs to get he needs to spend some money so we can get 20 people in there.
I've been considering it.
Mm.
I have too.
I need to do a giveaway stream, so I might pick up a month of it.
So
Yeah, because the free version is what is it? 6 people, max?
6.
Yeah.
6.
I think first tier is 15, I think.
Well, that's a big
Backstage.
difference. Okay.
That's backstage, though. I don't know what they allow upstage or on front.
Okay. Yeah.
Because it did specifically say backstage.
next
So
week
then,
next week I need to send Stephen P the link.
oh
See,
yeah,
He posted it in chat.
Yeah, he posted it in chat.
He posted in chat every weekend.
Steven is made for the after party with his
Mm-hmm.
patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Mel, nothing to be ashamed about. Jason didn't stream. He's having some back issues.
Yeah, I didn't read all of his posts, but I seen it this morning that it was canceled.
Yep.
Yeah.
I messaged him. He said he's doing all right, but it was hurting, and he didn't feel like hobbling around in the fish room was going to be good for it.
So I'm going to send him a message of some kind of distorted, weird stuff. Just because it's Jason, he's my buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Another one of the local crowd.
Every time I email Jason about anything,
Yep.
within 24 hours, I get an email back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, haven't talked to you, blah, blah, blah. This is what I know about whatever I asked him.
Mm-hmm.
Does he send you, like a 5-page essay like Greg Sage?
No, it's not like that.
Yeah. I know that we've been playing with Lumi's meeting thing, Zoom.
Yeah.
Zoom.
That holds more people.
Yeah, she could have like a dozen people on Zoom.
Yeah, she can have quite a few. But
How she
the
did that?
audio is a little weird.
How she did that, I have no idea. But
It's a paid thing,
yeah,
so she's got a subscription to it for work, I believe.
yeah,
Yeah.
she was zooming to YouTube.
Huh. Did not
You
know
can do
that
it.
was something that could be done.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
with
I have no idea.
it's
I have no idea how she did it. She just sent me an invitation.
Streamlabs. You set up. It's kind of like doing
Rumble,
the thing that Rico uses and Jason.
OBS.
OBS, yeah. Streamlabs is like a version of OBS.
Oh.
So you can take your Zoom meeting and slap it in one of the squares, and that just becomes your screen.
Huh. Oh,
And
okay.
There was 10 or 12 of us up there, at
Yeah.
least.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was rough to talk for a little bit.
Yeah, until we all figured out how to use it. 'Cause I know how to use this. When she threw the stream up there in Zoom, it was like, what the
Yeah,
hell?
and I was trying to figure out some stuff on it, and accidentally kicked myself out a few times.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like,
surely not.
Kind of like when you first start using the StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I still kick myself out every now and then.
I couldn't figure out how to use the camera. That was my big deal.
Yeah,
But once I figured that out, everything was. And it was cool because if you talk on Zoom, it puts you in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then when you
Oh.
quit
been
talking,
doing some.
when you quit talking, it put everybody back on the panel.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what page you're on. You can scroll over so you have everybody.
Yeah.
And then if somebody shares their screen, they become the center, and then it puts you back in that middle stage again.
Yeah, it was kind
We're
of cool.
talking about Yulumi.
Yeah,
So it's got some nice features then.
we're talking all kinds of crap about you, of course.
We were telling everybody that you're teaching us how to use Zoom. But yeah, I've been doing some private streams, some of them with Lumi on Streamlabs, just to kind of learn the ropes on it.
So we can expect a whole lot more live streams.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for a way to host people. And then also show like the tanks and stuff like that from different cameras.
I was gonna try to restream, but
I haven't went that path yet. Streamlabs has got a lot of options. It's a learning curve for sure, though. At least for me.
Well, whenever you're live, the three of us will for sure.
Yeah.
Speaking for you, Todd, I'm sure the three of us will be involved.
absolutely.
Once I perfect my breeder box, I'll do a live with a giveaway.
Cool.
But I want to make sure it's gonna float evenly.
From the kayak?
No. I hope to have it done before then.
Ah.
I got a couple months to go before I get the ice out.
Yeah.
That'll still be a shark show.
Yeah, definitely. Suppose I could go to the river, the water's open there, but if I fall in, it'll be a little chilly.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be a problem.
Yeah, a little bit.
No. Mel
says,
yeah.
Yep.
What was that?
Oh,
Water changes from the kayak involve nudity. Jeff
We're
and the Speedo.
we're talking the one before that.
Yeah.
This is the
Yeah,
page.
Mel.
Mel's gonna do a live stream sometime.
Mel
Make
already
sure to
did
get
live
it
stream.
scheduled.
I think it's been a while, but I thought she already did one.
Mm,
Oh no.
the guest can be the Zen Ginger.
Don't go to Mexicali. You need to come here first. Hell with that guy.
I don't. Well, Mel has been up on Shirley's channel, but I could have swore she did a live stream of her own once.
I do not remember.
So yeah, she said she's done Shirley's once or twice and Jesse's.
Yeah.
And Mike.
And there's Mike.
Yeah. The odds are never zero.
All right.
Mr. Tic Tac Bandit. We don't know why. Michael's my brother. My brother from somewhere. I don't know where.
Yeah, I've had the opportunity to see him at the last two clashes.
Okay.
He is a good dude.
Yeah, he's
Really wish I could make it, but
Maybe 2026, Jeff?
not possibly. I know I
Maybe.
got to do a lot of savings, but
2036.
I'd really like to go to this one because I know Zen's going to be there too.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be the only one that she makes it to.
Michael is so much fun. You will not believe when you meet him in person.
Somebody better video Zen then if she's going to be there.
Mm.
Yeah, 100%. Somebody's got to get her on a live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Or
That has
video
to happen.
footage one.
No, not live stream. Got to be live.
Yeah, Mike's he's a good guy.
Just be
Yeah.
live walking around, go up to her and go, oh, hey, Zen. Hey, oh, by the way, we're live.
Oh gosh, that would put her over the edge.
If Vibes was making it there,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Christine.
Hey, Christine.
Well, Steven, I think once Zen gets on a live stream and she gets over that fear, she'll be streaming all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
and
it's just
then
getting
nobody
used
will
to it,
be
right?
safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
should be on here saying you guys are stupid. And I'll be like, yeah, I am.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Guilty
I mean,
as charged.
I'm
There's definitely
guilty.
no sense in denying it.
There you
Oh,
go,
looks like we
Zen.
got another thing going here, yeah.
Uh-oh.
So we got Vibes riding a longhorn, Craig riding a kangaroo. Now apparently with blue hair, I saw.
Oh, with blue hair?
It seems like Craig is, he's bought a thing to dye his hair blue, so that'll be good. And then
Oh,
now
it's
it
happening,
looks like
Oh.
Nona is challenging Zen.
I'll get Nona without her knowing at the Quad City. She wouldn't even
But
know.
she's
I'm
already
there.
been on stream already.
She
She
wouldn't
was
even
on
know.
Austin's stream, Fantastic Freaks.
Hmm.
So that means Zen's already overdue for her.
Speaking of that, I need to message Austin and see if he's going to be there in April.
I think he said that he was going to skip a couple in March so he can make April's.
Because that dude is the world's worst about letting you know what's going on in the Kansas City, Omaha, Des Moines area.
Yep.
He's fun though. He was at the Cataclysm.
He's fun. He just doesn't communicate.
Yeah, we had him on stream here a while back.
He communicates like I do.
Fantastic Freaks, Austin.
Yeah. Yep, we had him
He was
on a
thinking
couple
about going
weeks ago.
to think he was considering going to the Clash this year.
Oh
For
yeah.
the wedding. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Whose stream was he? He was on your stream talking about that, wasn't he, Mike?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I was up on that one. I think it was in the audience.
Oh, Brian says Austin will be there.
Okay.
I don't know how we're ever going to take a group picture there because it's going to be like 50 people.
Yeah, we made it work at the Clash.
Yeah.
Once, and then last year I think we completely forgot.
Completely blew it.
Totally, completely. Got to the end of the weekend and we're like, wait a minute, we didn't do that.
Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Yeah. But we have to keep Brandon out of the picture, right?
Keep him out of the picture.
Well, yeah.
Hmm.
And we'll add him off to the side like he's the
Wow.
wickedest. He's a stepchild.
I think those guys from Minnesota are going again too. Can't think of the name of them. They do the podcast.
Those are the aquarium.
Aquarium guys.
Yeah, aquarium guys. I think they're probably going to be there too.
Oh, Lord.
They were just on with Brandon.
They were.
Brian.
Put a watermark over Brandon's face.
And you know, when I actually meet Brandon, I'm probably going to pick him up off the ground and go, because I've never met him. I've never met the guy.
No, me either. I just watch him and Kyle on Saturday nights when they stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to meet Brenton and Fish Nerd when I went to pick up some tanks this fall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Went out and had lunch.
Now we'll meet Brandon and Kyle.
Mm.
Don't let them bend over and stick their heads together like that. They'd look like an ass.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Hey, Latoya.
What's up, Latoya? Bare bottom.
Bottom Branton makes the fishy world go round.
Jake's still working on that song for me.
Is he?
Yeah.
He got to come up with one for El Farty Fish too.
That guy.
He's fun to harass.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he
I was
is.
giving him a pretty hard time today.
Beep.
That's the other guy.
What was
That's
that?
gonna be popping up. That'll be popping up in some streams.
Bare bottom, flat bottom. Woo.
Yeah.
Flat bottom bat.
Mm.
Yeah, that flat bottom part's new, but they've been adding that.
Oh, is that the new hashtag?
I believe so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Anything to mess with Brandon, we approve of.
Yep.
Just
Yep.
because he's such a fun guy to mess with.
Yeah. He takes it well enough.
Yeah. So does Kyle too.
Yeah.
Get 'em
Yeah,
both
I enjoy
pretty
their
well- pretty riled
Saturday
up.
night streams.
Oh. New local Austin figured out their name.
Soggy Bottom Boys.
Soggy Bottom Boys.
Mm.
I mean, that's a great song and everything that those guys do. It kind of fits those two individuals.
Yeah,
Love
kind
to
of.
get them to sing it.
Come on, Brandon, you can sing it.
Even in the overalls.
Yeah. Next live stream, Brandon. You and Kyle. Memorize lyrics.
Yep. Get her done.
Brad is a man of constant sorrow. That's exactly what I was thinking.
We could probably adjust that a little bit. And the man of constipation.
Oh boy.
I saw you, Todd. You
I
went,
think so,
oh my.
Oh, Latoya says your room's looking good there, Jeff.
Yeah, I appreciate it. It's not done yet, but it's getting there.
What's left to do?
Center
More
rack.
tanks.
Yeah.
More tanks. Okay.
Then it'll be facing on the east as well, so it'll cover the light.
Oh,
It'll have
nice.
A
Okay.
flip up wood.
Oh, okay. So you'll hinge it.
Yeah. Hinge it or slider, but it'll probably be hinged.
Mm-hmm.
Mel. I don't know about Mel.
Oh boy.
Where the hell is Brandon? It's not even standing up for himself anymore.
Probably in a
No.
shower.
Yeah, he took off.
Probably. He probably needed a cold shower after that, I suppose.
Probably.
Oh my.
Yeah. I wish I could make that my job there, Mel. That'd be great. Just building
Fish rooms.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. Missing bottom, Brandon. Poor guy.
So if I have a sticker made that says Bare Bottom Bratton and sneak up on him on the Quad City Swap and put it on his back, are you guys going to tell him about it?
Peplin.
Yeah.
I'll tell him like at the end of the swap. I'll be like, hey, dude, who put that on your back?
I walked around the whole time with that.
Yeah.
Might as well try it.
Yeah. All he can say is, what the hell?
Well, after it's all over, it's too late by then.
Right?
Yeah.
Get a picture of it too.
Or stream it.
That'd be even better.
I have a very creative wife. I could come up with a Bare Bottom Bratton shirt.
Oh, and she's got that cricket too.
Yeah.
So you remember the lotion, the tanning lotion girl? Where the dog's pulling down her panties or her swimsuit?
Yeah.
It was the 80s logo.
Flying Tropics.
Yeah, I want to stick Brandon's face on that.
Oh boy.
Maybe turn the dog into a koi or something.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Corey cat.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how bad he's getting abused right now.
I'm sure he knows.
Alex.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah,
You walked into the typical shenanigans.
Right?
Don't ask, Alex. Don't ask.
And Vibes came back, wants to know all that he's missed.
We all ate cottage cheese and we didn't invite you.
Yeah. No, Curtis, that's We'll be kicked off the list of co-hosts if we were to do that.
There you go. We got a great big bundle for you.
Yep.
I thought about that. If you go on Amazon and you
Mm-hmm.
look up cottage cheese,
Yeah.
you can order cottage cheese hats, shirts.
Mhm.
And I thought about sending him one just to see if he'd wear it.
Wait, like
You, you can
I
do
don't get
ramen
it.
noodle ones that way too.
Yeah, I mean it's like a big old fat flashy hat that says cottage cheese.
Oh, is that it? Just says it. Okay.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Any belt buckles?
Uh,
I feel like he would benefit from a
bowl of
big
cottage
old
cheese for a
Texas
belt
style
buckle.
belt
I
buckle.
don't
That says
remember.
cottage cheese
It
across
was
the
all
front of it.
shirts and stickers and hats and stuff that said cottage cheese on.
Mm.
Yeah, he could put it on his belt buckle and wear his boots and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, it's got a fandom, Steven, and Vibes is its #1 fan.
Oh my!
55-gallon drum.
Ugh.
Yeah,
That stuff's got an out date. People realize, right?
I
Yeah.
don't think it does.
Gallons.
I mean, technically, it's made out of curdled milk, so it's just more curdled. Right?
He just,
I mean, yes. Of course he did.
hey, yeah, Steven might be right. Maybe that's all Vibes is merch.
I talked about the white clouds earlier, Alex. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true, Steven. That's his side business. A
Could
flask.
be that he owns stock in cottage cheese, and that's why he promotes it so much.
It's possible. Or
Yeah.
like got like a plant that manufactures it that he doesn't tell us about.
Right? I think that's what it is.
Could be. It could
The
be.
wood-
And his woodworking is just what he does on the side, just to kind of seem like,
One of us.
Has a,
yeah.
has a truck pull up every week.
I know a couple of ladies that come from a cheese family. If they didn't come from that family, I don't think they would have survived life. There's like no wit amongst them at all.
So what you're saying is they've been saved by cheese?
They've been saved by cheese
Wow.
and their parents' purse.
Yes. Maybe Skip. It is currently on the. He's asking if I'm going to go to the swap over in Lancaster County in PA on the 15th of March. Maybe. I got to see what else is on the calendar, but right now it's on there. I assume that means you're going to go. We can message each other and try and make a plan.
God.
Alex's comment?
No, you don't want to read that. This is starting to sound like some Lord of the Rings thing.
It puts the cottage cheese on its skin, or else it gets the curd again.
Mm.
Wow.
No, not on this one.
Ned's, I think, well, I don't know about TJ, but I think the rest of us vote no on pineapple.
On pizza?
Yeah.
I like pineapple on pizza.
See.
All right, it's time for Todd to go.
Oh, no.
I've had it. It's not end of the world, but definitely not my choice.
No?
Yeah, it's not what I would order.
Me
Just
either.
a standard deluxe is good for me. the mushrooms and olives and
Yeah, sure.
peppers and onions.
Good old Supreme.
I like that
Yeah.
too.
Now I want to go back to the 1980s Pizza Hut,
Uh-huh.
where you
Yeah.
could go in and get a pizza with everything on it, mushrooms, anchovies, everything on it. Or you can get a calzone, which is even better.
hmm
Huh.
Calzones were better because they're full of cheese.
Yeah.
You could tell you were gaining like 5 pounds just by cutting into it.
Yeah.
Man, if I could find them,
10 pounds just looking at it.
oh my God, full of
Every now and
pepperoni.
again. Yeah, every now and again, Pizza Hut makes a good pizza here.
Mm.
But it's was it like $30 for a pizza and a breadstick?
Pizza places are all over around here. It's
Here
good.
too.
A lot of local
Here
stuff.
too.
Oh, vibes. You're on Sunday. I'm your best co-host, and on Thursday it'll be Curtis. He and I, neither one of us know where we stand on a given week.
Yeah.
No.
Someday we're gonna do all of us together. We have to.
We have to. Yeah.
We have to.
But then Curtis, he's not going to know what to do.
I know. That'll be the best part.
That's true. It'll
That'll
be
be
the
the
first
best
time he
part.
will be speechless.
He don't really know what to do half the time anyway, Todd.
It'll be a guest host that's the best host then.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
Yeah. He has to do it. It's just a matter of time. And me and you can sit here and make fun of him and Smokey.
Yeah, that'll work.
I don't know, Smokey will stand for that.
She'll
She
give her
will.
it back, man.
She
Yeah,
will
she's
for a
pretty
while, and then it'll get fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll take very long.
Mm-mm.
No.
He doesn't mess around.
And then after we mess with her a little bit, Jeff, it'll turn 3-on-1.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it'll turn 3-on-1 pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Eddie. I love you, brother.
That or it could even turn 1-on-3 and Smokey take all of you out.
Yeah, I don't.
There's always that possibility.
Yeah. We'll see. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to have the four of us together, though.
Yeah, it would be. We've never done that before.
It's got to be on a Saturday though. The late night ones are a little bit more.
Forgiving.
Yeah, they're not always as family friendly.
Yeah.
Forgiving. That's a
Yeah,
good
Thursday we're definitely on the family friendly.
Yeah.
It'll be
As long as
fun.
there isn't-
We need Smokey to be able to open up and fully rip you guys apart.
Mm.
Smokey
Yeah.
could take all of you. Yeah,
Easy.
maybe.
Hmm.
Well,
I think
Yeah, we'll
I think she could best about anybody she's on stream with.
we'll see.
She's definitely witty.
We'll see.
Channel takeover vibes to be in the chat while you goes live on his channel.
We'll see. It'll be fun, though. I think it'll be fun.
Yep, I do too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Vibes isn't confirming, so I'm not sure he's sold on this
Yeah.
idea.
I think he went into hiding.
He did.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, there he is.
He's there. He just said, "Oh, you guys."
Yeah.
Hey, he just said George. Yes. There you go.
There you go. Since I'm
There's your confirmation.
his manager moderator, we'll just start a stream and he can join if he wants.
Yeah, what Jorge said is a channel takeover. Vibes will be in the chat while you guys go live on his channel.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah. Why not?
They're gonna do a vibes roast.
Hmm.
Ooh. We can do the three of us can do the vibe check on vibes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think that'd be good.
I like it.
I've never seen that.
Mm-mm.
Fathom.
Be invited as an emergency co-host.
Well, I have the link, so I can send it to whoever needs it.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So vibes, don't worry about it. We got the whole thing planned. You just sit back and relax.
And then tonight, Eddie will be going and removing old Curtis's power, so he can't do it.
Yeah. I'll get this email that's like, you're booted.
Yeah, right.
That's all right. Vibes knows I love him. He's my little. I always tell everybody you're my brother, but Vibes, hell, that dude's young enough to be my son.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Isn't he like just 18?
Yeah.
Maybe he could be your grandson.
Maybe.
My youngest son's 25, so.
How old is your oldest son?
31.
Could be your grandson.
The unvibed show.
And Vibes. It'll be fun, though. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need to get a set up a StreamYard, or not a StreamYard, an OBS program to have him set up like what was it, the family, the lovely lady, so he can be in the middle and surrounded by all of his past co-hosts.
I like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, Brady Bunch. There we go.
Mm.
Ching, 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 ching. Yeah.
Yeah, and just have Vibes right in the middle.
Mm-hmm. Be like one of those like anniversary specials.
Yeah.
Bring back all the co-hosts.
Oof.
Alex, Marsha.
Mm.
No, it's Mandy.
Mm-hmm.
And it could be Mandy's debut too.
Could be.
Could be.
What
Never know.
better choice of a debut could there be?
Right?
Yeah. That's right.
Not all the co-hosts ever. What?
I think
I don't know.
co-hosts
I don't
is
know
like-
that we could get them all together.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Well, guys, I say we call her good there.
Okay. Thanks so much for having me up here, guys. This was
Hey.
a lot of fun.
Anytime,
Thanks for being
Todd.
Yeah,
Thanks for coming up.
Yeah.
I've been waiting to talk to you, dude.
I know, right? We've been like completely missing each other.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank
So-
everybody in chat that showed up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Todd, Jeff, Curtis.
Yeah.
And we will see everyone next week. And don't forget about the fundraiser for Stephen P's channel for Foxy and Pep.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.